Yeah, good luck with that. Kevin Sorbo, Street. Inline footfall again. Tightrope walker with queue lines. She's got the X Factor. Seen that one, seen that one, seen that one. We're done. There's plenty of Getty images of her. Look at them Whitby whalebone legs right there. Take a look at my big feet. Yeah, we're done. Sorbo, back file. There it is. As above, so below. I couldn't find that picture though. Bonnie Blue has not had a real man. Sometimes we can tell just by their voices whether they're male or female. Catherine Turner is one of only 7 women in the world that can sing Old Man River in its original key.
7 women who can sing Old Man River in the original key. Old Man River, that old man river.
He's one of 7 women in the world that can sing Old Man River in the original key. I can't sing it in that, and I'm a bloke. Kevin Sorbo. Paste. Open. Right there was the... Where is it? There. Kevin Sorbo. As above, so below. This is not by chance. Look at the curvature in the legs. The curved upward calf at the front. It's not by chance. It's not. Kevin Sorbo failing forensics. Thanks for playing CSI with us though, Kev. Next one. Paste. Kevin Sorbo up for grabs. Carl Froch wants to fight, I don't know, Tyson Fury or someone. I saw a video the other day. They just bring them out the dead, don't they, after they've finished boxing for years. Is that your boyfriend? He's got some big teeth, hasn't he? Some deep set eyes. Look how deep set those eyes are. I thought I had deep set eyes, but not even close compared to that fella right there. Look how deep set those eyes are. Thick brow bone. Let's look at Frosh. She's had a brow bone implant just here, look, to make you look like she's got corners. The eyes are too close. The ears are too high. There's a Cupid's bow. I've got very little jawbone. I've got an Adam's raisin implant off to the right. And she expands from the corner of the eye, look, follow the hairline. She expands outwards at the edges. There it is, the egghead. Widest at the top, narrowest at the chin. Widest at the top, narrowest at the chin. Widest in the middle, wide at the jaw. Huge, huge jawbone. These don't do, it really doesn't, that does not do justice to the male jawbone. Where's the, there? There's the real ones. Look at the male jaw. And then look at the female jaw. You're telling me that isn't capable of taking punches from this. This one is not capable of taking punches from that. Look at the jawbone. Oh, remember, in boxing, in pugilism, the idea is to rock the chin. That's all you're aiming for. You can hit it in the nose. Stars their eyes up, makes them cry. You can hit them in the cheekbones, you can hit them in the eye, give them a black eye. But what you're aiming for is that, the chin. Because the minute you rock that, the skull rocks, the brain hits the side of the skull, and it's good night Vienna. This is way more capable of rocking the skull on that one than vice versa. It's that simple. That's why we have battered wives' homes, not battered husbands' homes, because women don't go around doing violent things the way men do. But there you go. Let's come back. Oops. Where is it? Oh, it's at the top. No. Bink. Carl Froch. No brow bone. Soft, open, close set eyes. Small dentures. Pink lips. High set, tiny ears. Widest at the top, narrowest at the chin. You can see the sloping jawline. Look. Toblerone shoulders. There she is in the heyday. She got big scarring right here. Look at this scarring here. This is why they get tattoos done, so you can't see all the surgical scars. Yeah. What's his name? Rachel. Rachel has got nice clavicles, a place to put a meatball, and extra long arms. Carl's got a pair of wonky titties. This is what I saw with Bruce Lee. One nipple was looking at 8 o'clock, the other one was looking at 3 o'clock almost. Look, they're out of sync. This is all butchered. This is butchering here. This is a breast, look. It's not a peck. What they've done, the surgeons come in, cut the mammary gland away, bearing in mind that the mammary gland is supported from the side of the lat, side boob, women's side boob. So they come in and try and contour it, but you can't get rid of that flop of skin. No matter how much you reduce, remember, the skin was much saggier. The surgeon had to cut away a load of skin, cut the nipple out, and then make the skin smaller, and then sew the nipple back on. This is why you get necrotic, dead, dying nipples. To the average person, this looks like a really ripped bloke. To me, it looks like a woman. She's had 20 grand's worth of plastic surgery to make it look like a six-pack. A doctor came in with a scalpel, separated the breasts, gave 2 mastectomy scars, and took away all the excess skin, and then sewed the nipples back on, which is why the nipples are wonky. She's got V-shaped sloping clavicles. They look like bike handlebars, look. From the old bikes, you know, like a chopper bike with a longer handlebars that droop inwards like that. Men have BMX burner crossbar handlebars, flat ones. Boys know what we're talking about, because what I'm talking about, because we had bikes that had handlebars that girls handlebars bow in anyway, don't they? Most girls do, but boys had the flat mountain bike. It transferred to mountain bikes from BMXs. We was used to seeing that shape of handlebar, and then it changed to flat and square. All bikes look like that now, don't they? Just about, apart from girls, they still bow. Carl Froch. Oh, he looks like that guy out of the X-Mark films, the one who fires the bow and arrows, the one who's got fingers that look like penises. Jeremy. Oh, what's his name? Is it Jeremy? Jeremy Alan White. No. Jeremy Guscott. No. Meeks. Irons. Bentham. No. Marvel. Marvel. Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner. That's who I'm seeing. Over Carl Froch. Yeah, I'm seeing Jeremy Renner's face. Renner's fingers. Have you seen this? They look like penises. Jeremy Renner images. Marvel fingers. I don't know what to say. He's been mated with a chameleon. I swear, if that man tried to climb the walls, his fingertips would stick to the walls like Spider-Man. Jeremy Renner's got the same problem. He's got these giant fingernails. It's something to do with the abuse of giving a woman testosterone. I don't know whether it makes the hands more male or something. I mean, just remember, they will stick their narrow tongues out at you, 6 teeth, small sausage fingers on show. When you look at these people for the first time with new eyes, you see things you never saw before. And when I saw Jeremy Renner's fingers were like that, I was just like, what is going on? But I have an answer. It's to do with using the wrong hormones as far as I'm concerned. Nearly every ailment, I think, is to do with them trying to blend those two skeletons together. God put a bar in the way. He will stow your proud waves. He will bar your doors. Trying to blend them two is impossible. You can do it superficially from the outside. You can. You can make a man look like a woman. You can make a woman look like a man. That's what they've done. But what you can't do is blend those two things together. It's the same as getting a dog to have sex with a cat and creating a new animal. It's not happening. Incompatible. And trying to blend them skeletons is also incompatible. I don't do any of the in utero nonsense. The Swire syndrome, the Klinefelter syndrome. I don't do none of it. All this information was given to me by flip-flops. I only need God's word. God's word is he created 2 of everything. And we teach this to children in the simplest of manners. The animals went on 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went on 2 by 2. The animal, the giraffe, the lion and the kangaroo all went on in 2s. What do we mean by that? They went on as boys and girls. Because there are only 2 skeletons in the world. It's like Mr. Rogers told you. Mrs. Rogers told you. Boys are boys and girls are girls. Carl Froch is obviously with a widest hairline, dial M for Masons, close set eyes, high set ears, Cupid's bow, pink lips, deep philtrum, pudgy arrow-shaped nose, sloping jawline. We've seen the pointed chin. There's his boyfriend. Look, which one of them's got a wider face? It's right there, cannonball. Right there, cannonball head. Carl Froch. Are you in my back file, Carl? Copy, open, paste. And away go the wacky racers. We are looking at Carl Froch and his boyfriend. He looks like Tom Green. I'm seeing Tom Green. Oh, we hadn't done Tom Green. I should do Tom Green. Tom Green. Yeah, he reminds me of Tom Green. There's Tom Green. There's Carl Froch. It's very close. Tom's beard's a bit long there. Let's get him there. Carl Froch. Tom Green. It's uncanny, isn't it? Look. Now, someone out there is going to go make a video saying that Tom Green is also playing the role of Carl Froch. They'll do it. They always do. I don't believe in none of that nonsense either. I'm telling you now, all I'm seeing is female skulls. That's why they look similar. If I see another male with a skull like mine, same regional variations, dark hair, wide smile, green eyes, he's going to look like me a bit. I told you, one time when I was a boy, I saw another boy, literally the same age as me, who looked literally like me, like a doppelganger of me, like my brother. He looked more like me than my own brother did, Paul. This kid looked more like me than he did. And I have an answer. My dad could have been playing around. He came out to one of these villages outside of Grimsby, where I was, 12 years old, and slept with someone. At the same time he slept with my mum, because my dad was a twat. That's an answer for me. Or it's just the fact that the male skull can look similar, especially when you've got the same eye colour, you're the same height, you have the same smile, you look very similar. That's my doppelganger. I don't see clones. The idea that you can take one of my pubic hairs and grow me in a plastic bag in, I don't know, whatever nutrients they use to build babies, and then 9 months later you're going to have a fully grown me. Well, yeah, but it won't be able to eat, it won't be able to talk, it'll have no cognitive knowledge of the world. You'll have to keep it for 20 years, and in them 20 years it's going to age from my age, so it'll be a 73-year-old me in 20 years. Makes no sense, does it? None of it does. Whenever you can't work something out, it's because someone's fucking lying, walking. Carl, are you in the back file, Carl? She is in the back file. Let's have a look. Carl Froch. I said you're a girl, and she's a girl. Not many gates though, Carl. Paste. Tweet. Open. Carl, walking. Let's see if we can get some of these gates. There's one of them. From Digger, inline footfall, feet at 8 and 4. There you go. A man stands with his feet together. Women stand with their feet apart. 8 and 4. A man stands with his feet together. A woman stands with her feet apart. 8 and 4. 6 o'clock. Take a look at my big feet. Rachel's got big feet, hasn't he? Hasn't he? Look at the size of them oofers. The woman picking up the man. The exact role reversal that they've shown us since you got here. People always say, I knew something was wrong in the world. I knew something's wrong with it. I didn't know there was something wrong with it. I knew there was a lot of wrong things in the world, but I never realised this was going on. I really didn't. I was not expecting this. This took me by surprise, to say the least. Well, so did Legal Name and Flat Earth, but this was a different ball game. On this one, I realised that I'd been jacking off to men. On this one, I realised I'd been pinned down when I was 14 by what I thought were 5 girls. At least one of them girls is Amanda. One of them is a boy. I still don't know about the other four. I've bumped into one of them, and I really, even though she has got, and I say she because she looked really feminine to me, she's got son and man in her name. And I know the fact, I've known all of them since I was a little boy. Since I was a teenage boy. Not a little boy, but a young boy. The one I really want to speak to, she doesn't have son and man in her name, and I really want to speak to her the most. I think she's either moved away or she's passed away. I think I saw her once at a party. Mate, yeah, I think she lives out of town. The party was out of town. I can't remember where it was though. Could have been any of the surrounding villages. That's why I probably don't see her, because she lives out of town. I'd love to bump it. God, if you're listening, I've asked you every day for nearly 7 years. Is it possible that I could bump into her? Just once. I think she's most likely to be the realest girl out of all of them. The other ones are all still friends with Amanda, you see. Right, Carl Froch, I'm done. I was off in my head then. Any more gates? Again, they will wink their eyes at you. This is biblical. Do you understand? You don't believe in the Bible, but yet these demons are constantly referencing the Bible to you, mocking you to your face. The Bible's not real. Well, it might not be the full translation of God's words. I agree. But many, many answers are in those books and scriptures. I don't care what anybody says. And it took faith. It really did. It took faith for me to accept Jesus. The biggest problem with me was the age, 33. 33, Father! Some scriptures say he died at 32, not 33. But I've still got 2 3s on a 32. But if they did kill him at 33, this is why they exonerate that number. It's holy to these people, because they killed the one and only begotten Son of God at that age. That's why that's important to them. That is the way I look at it. All the stuff, Dave Murphy, Jesus is Satan, and all of them telling me Jesus is Satan. Roberto, Jesus is Satan. No, you're Satan. You're a male pretending to be a woman. That's exactly what Satan was. In the Garden of Eden, Eve, a brand new woman, never been lied to ever, honest, trusting, created by God, bumped into this fella in the Garden of Eden. The first thing she would have noticed that he had tits just like her. Tell me why the devil has got boobs. Why is he telling me as above, so below? Yeah, there's pictures of Jesus doing this as well. But it's a holy interpretation of what they want, remember? It's not the truth. It's always cloaked. All the pictures of Jesus are not Jesus. We know that, right? You do know that, right? That the pictures of Jesus are not Jesus. We don't even know what colour Jesus was. That's the only one I like. I see a short forehead, widest at the cheekbones, just below the eyes. Wide mouth look, not a deep philtrum. I see a square jawline, I see mastoids, I see very square shoulders. I see the breastplate of a man. Whoever painted this loves Jesus. Whoever painted this is a liar. Close set eyes, I see a bellowing head up there, high set ears, fake cheekbones, a sloping jawline, a neck that grows out of the shoulders. Wrong. This one, the neck grows literally, it's like it's growing out of the floor, look. Not of the shoulders. Shoulders are flat. I can stand a Big Mac, Coke and fries on it. So none of these pictures are real. Many people have painted pictures of Jesus, look. Why has he got Betty Boop lips, a deep philtrum? Why has he got rounded eye sockets? Why did they paint him like this? Roberto will tell you it's because Jesus was a flip-flop. Jesus was a flip-flop. Why did he only tell the truth? Why did the flip-flops hate Jesus so much? Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Why did we canonize the dates after Jesus was killed? Before Christ, after the death of Christ. You changed the calendars. Literally changed the calendars. For someone who didn't exist. Is that what you're telling me? Someone whose memory lives on to this day and inspires hundreds of millions of people's hearts and minds to be caring and loving. This is the devil, yeah? The caring, loving one. You're out your tiny skulls or your big, massive cannonball head like Roberto's got. My faith stays with Jesus. Loads of people are telling me, yeah, he's the Satan. No, he's not. You've got them mixed up. You're listening to the wrong people. You believe the flip-flop lie. And you can tell me that I believe the flip-flop lie. This picture right here is a flip-flop lie. I could take that female skull and ram it straight in there. I know I can. Same with this one. I got major problems with Jesus' eyes, his pink lips, sloping jawline, the lack of an Adam's apple. This is the way they portray him. The only one, like I said, the only one I like is that one. And I do believe I skull check that one. Let's have a quick look. Jesus. So when you tell me all these pictures are wrong, yeah, I agree. They are. They're all wrong. Not all of them, though. That one ain't. That one represents a male Jesus. Whoever painted this had Christ in their heart when they were painting it. They painted a man, a big blockhead, broad shoulders, flat chested. Not here, though. He's even got boobs. Long, bush driver, open the doors. Pink Betty Boop lips. Close set John Lennon eyes, sloping jawline. That is not my saviour. My saviour looks like a man. The Son of Man. Divinity in the flesh. So whatever your faith is, there's God. Jesus said, don't worship me, worship the Father. And I don't. I do not worship Jesus. I follow him. He said, follow my words. Look, first of all, we'll do the Turin Shroud. Turin Shroud looked like a man when you put the skulls in. I get a man's shot of it. This one's AI opened eyes, but I still get the wide cheekbones. A blocky head. The beard doesn't slope in like Carl Froch's. It stays wide like a man's. But this could just be bull crap as well. I don't understand how the Turin Shroud wouldn't have eroded over 2,000 years. I find it impossible. That's the part I don't like. But that picture right there, bink, it was the male skull that fitted. I've got a big triangle. It's not a squash face. It's wide at the top, widest in the middle, and wide at the bottom. Whoever painted that picture had Christ in their hearts, whether it be a man or a woman, I don't know who it was. But they were definitely thinking of a male Jesus. And there's another version of it right here. All the ones I checked were female. Even this one, that's not Jesus, that's Caesar Borgia, who's meant to be Jesus. But this picture of Jesus doesn't match any of those pictures of Jesus. Whoever painted this one, and it's a modern day painting, had Jesus in the heart. They did. They painted a man. And that'll be how you'll know at the end when all this comes to be revealed. The Antichrist is going to look like, he looks like Zelensky. Carl Froch looks like Vladimir Zelensky to me there. He's going to be an FTM. Whoever the Antichrist is going to be recognisable to you by his close set eyes. He'll work miracles, modern day miracles to the modern mind. But he'll have the wrong body. He looks like Harlan Williams, Carl Froch as well. Seen loads of them. Carl Froch, there were 4 gates. I found 2 of them from Digwa right there. Look at the scalpel mark across the breastplate. And again, Carl Froch, no jawbone, 6 teeth, pink lips, soft eyes, open, no brow bone, high set ears. Game over. We're done. Carl Froch is a woman. Final answer. I'll go to Street real quick and see if I can find that excess gate shot. No, mate, I'm not. If you're watching, no, mate, I'm not. Who's that? She's got a close set. Look at them pink lips. Honestly, it's so simple for me when I see this. Right, Carl Froch, I'm done. With the Getty image from Digworth and a diamond. Look at the arm akimbo. Men's arms, especially the upper arm, hang straight down. Straight down. They move up and down the body. They don't cross in front of the body.